The Indian Navy is all set to push for a grant of acceptance of necessity for the third aircraft carrier, and the Navy chief has consistently maintained that the need for the 65,000-ton aircraft carrier remains non-negotiable. In order to balance the cost of the third carrier, the Navy has reduced the number of carrier-borne fighter jets from the original requirement of 57 fighter jets to 36. Top experts have said that the investment made on carrier production facilities at Cochin shipyard would become redundant if the program is closed, and will also result in the loss of skilled and trained manpower. The Chinese Navy aims to operate 10 aircraft carriers, and China doesn't require these carriers for South China Sea, as it has already militarized a number of islands in the region with airstrips, fighter jets and air defense systems, and these aircraft carriers are meant for power projection in the Indian Ocean region. Several strategic analysts have said that the delay in the construction of third aircraft carrier will be a big mistake, like the scrapping of the proposed Mountain Strike Corps in 2017. The Indian Army has issued a request for information to procure 6x6 and 8x8 tank transporters that will be used for the transportation of the indigenous Arjun main battle tanks, and also facilitate modification for other uses including troop carriage. It should deliver required performance and reliability while towing a trailer loaded with a payload of around 70 tons. It should be operable in varied terrains including desert, mountains and plains, and should tolerate temperatures of 0 degree to 45 degrees Celsius. The Indian Army is also expected to order 118 Mark 1A variant of the indigenous Arjun main battle tanks very soon. The DRDO has started a thorough investigation into last week's barrel burst incident of the indigenous ATAGS howitzer, which was undergoing its last stage of testing, and this comes at a time when India has banned the import of howitzers from foreign countries. DRDO Chief Dr. Satish Reddy has said that the scientists have started a detailed investigation to find the exact cause behind the incident, and it is not a setback to the project, and it will help the DRDO and the private sector defense industry to further strengthen the system, which has already achieved a range of 47 kilometers in previous testing. In a significant development, Indian Navy ships had been constantly tracking a Chinese spy vessel which had entered the Indian Ocean region from Malacca Straits last month. After being under constant watch by Indian Navy ships and maritime aircraft, the Chinese spy vessel has recently returned back to China, which wanted to gain sensitive information about Indian maritime territory for submarine operations, as well as tracking Indian maritime movements in the region. The Minister of State for Defence has said that out of the total 48 capital acquisition contracts signed with Indian vendors from April 2019 to July 2020, 30 contracts were signed with Indian private sector companies, while 18 contracts were signed with public sector units. He also said that all efforts are being made for the optimal utilization of allocated defense funds for meeting committed liabilities related to concluded capital acquisition contracts, and for the new schemes contracted during this year.